Hi, do I like that angle? Hi, welcome to the Astrology Girl Journal where I apply astrology to real life scenarios. Oh my gosh, my zipper. Why you didn't tell me? Okay, my goal on this channel is to document my life and see how it connects to astrology, my astrology chart, and the daily astrology transits. So yeah, today I decided it will be wise to talk about Aquarius, which is my sun sign, and to kind of talk about my experience with being an Aquarius in the best way that I can. I really am trying to refrain from trying to get on camera and be like a teachy. Like, I don't want to do the standard teachy because if I'm honest, and I've always been honest, I'm still learning about astrology. There's so much, you know. So I get nervous when I'm like, okay, I have to teach this. I rather try to relate it to real life scenarios or share my experience, and it can I feel more authentic that way, you know? So, as an Aquarius, I feel and have always felt like the odd one out, like the alien. Yeah, the best way I can describe myself. I feel like an alien, and not to feel like I say like I'm in the typical Aquarius thing. It's like I'm so different, which I do feel like I'm different, but also I understand and I really do believe we're all different in some way. But do I like to stand out and be different? Yes, very much so. I hate like fitting in. Um, and it's not because it's like, "Ugh, I'm trying to be different." Well, sometimes I am. When it comes to like creative projects or just, of course, I want to be like, I want to figure out how to do it differently. I mean, including this channel. You know, I'm like, oh, I love astrology. I want to be able to apply it. I mean, I've been learning about it for so long. I really want to like really like do something different, you know, make a channel about it because I love it and connect with people who loves astrology as well, because it's so hard to find people that you can talk about astrology to without them looking at you like you're freaking an alien, a weirdo. um you know, it's like those who get it, so I'm trying to find those who get it, you know. So, and I don't have any of those people in my life. All I have is my boyfriend. I'm talking his ears off a lot about astrology, even though he doesn't really understand. So yeah, the point of that, I was like, you know what, I want to create a community to kind of like something with astrology. And I was like, you know what, there's so many astrology channels out there, but there is none that I see that really is like a journal series where someone tries to apply, like a lot of people teach astrology, but it's like I want to see if it's actually how it actually plays out in your life. I want to see if Jupiter transits your 10th house, if that actually affects your career. Mind you, we got to get on that. There was a Jupiter transiting my 10th house, and I am in a bind with my career right now. I'm like literally, my career is like upside down. I have to talk about another, that'll be in another video, Aquarius. So anyways, it's just, I believe in the saying, I mean, a lot of people say Aquariuses are like the innovators, because I would describe myself as a creative person, but honestly I would take it a step above, and not to once again to like toot my own horn, but I feel like Aquariuses overall are very good at taking something simple and innovating it into a whole new thing, you know, or taking nothing and creating it to something, you know. So like reinventing something in a different way or a new way. um so, and I try to think like, where do I get that from? And honestly, I really do, I guess, ask myself like, like, how could I make this different? Like, what haven't I seen that I would like to see? And sometimes things just come into my mind, and I always think of, it's like a puzzle in my mind. I just like think about like how I can piece stuff together. I'm trying also to like tap into my Aquarius parts, because I have an Aquarius sun, but also mixed with different other things that we will talk about in future videos. Obviously, we're all composed of different different things. But yeah, so the sun part of me, the sun, my sun, which is like, I would say like your sole purpose in life, in a sense, kind of. It's like okay, I will say it's like where you shine. Because honestly, now that I think about it, I just learned about Chiron, which was from my past video, Chiron and Libra, which is what I have, and that's kind of like, that is like your purpose in life, but that's your wound. Well, now I'm getting confused. Chiron is like your wound that you need to heal, what you need to heal in this lifetime. Your North Node is like your life's purpose, but I think like on a soul level, like your soul's purpose. And the sun is more like where you're gonna shine in this lifetime, where you will shine bright because it is the sun. So, um, it's a highlighted area where you would do your best at, where you shine your brightest at. Um, yeah, I like that. I like that description. So, yeah, so mine is in Aquarius, and that's like creative or innovator, very high level thinking, or very like in very, Aquarius is the air sign, so very much a lot of our lives are lives up here in our mind, very up here, not very much grounded, something that I'm working on, but very like out of this world, like we're like floaty, if that makes sense, I guess, but on an intellectual level. I know, um, yeah, I just love like all things different. I'm very drawn to different things. Like I'm bored by like the original things. Like a lot of social media is like, I'm just I don't I love social media because it's great, but as an Aquarius, and I don't know if other Aquariuses feel this way, but I'm like, oh my gosh, like, is everyone gonna do the same thing? Literally, I feel like everyone does the same thing on social media, and it's like a trend now for everyone to do everything, and it's kind of like, and it's what gets you popular, you know, and I mean, like, you know, on TikTok, redoing dances, and I mean, people just copying other people's style, and it's just like, I just like, I'm trying to find those people now that are just like, F this, I'm doing my own thing, like the weirdos out there. I love me some weirdos, but you know, but in a normal weirdo way. I don't want them to be like super weird. Where I mean, I appreciate all the weirdos, but you know what I mean. Some weird, there's a weird good and there's a weird. No, I won't say bad, but you know what I mean. I accept everyone, but you know, I don't know. I hope you get what I'm saying. Um, my kind of weird, because another thing is there's a bunch of like different Aquariuses. Like all Aquariuses are different. Like you're not gonna find like similar Aquariuses, and I realized that actually, I feel like you can spot an Aquarius because it's someone that may be like different or quirky, but they're all gonna be different and quirky in their own ways. Every Aquarius is gonna like their like out there thing that may be different. So yeah, I just feel like yeah, that's just the beauty of being Aquarius, is just being drawn to different, unique, new, very ahead of your time, futuristic, um, things, topics, people. Um, very, yeah, just don't, I guess, like, not, I don't really like basic. And basic isn't bad, it's just kind of like, you know, I think of basic like norm, like the norm. I don't like the norm. I like new. And new makes my, I don't know, makes me spark up or something. I don't know how to describe it, but so yeah. So once again, another thing is like Aquarius is ruled by uh the first ruler is Saturn, and then the more modern ruler is, oh my gosh, I don't want to be showing you my boobies here. The more modern ruler is Uranus. So it's ruled by, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is more of a serious sign. Saturn can be slow, um, and Uranus can be like boom, like wanting to make crap happen, to just like change this whole Like, I don't know, it can be just like a big change, create big changes. Oh, always learning things. Like, I love to learn about different things. I love people who can teach me different things. Love that. Love a person that I can hold a great conversation with. Like, love talking. Actually, I have my moments. I love talking with people that I love talking to. That I like love. I love talking to people that I like, of course. But I also love people who can challenge my mind and like teach me things, or who can keep up with conversations. Because for me, I bounce like from topic to topic a lot of the times. I have a lot of questions. Um, like very much like always like asking a lot of questions, and um, just someone who can talk about all things. And so I love that. Also, I love giving advice. I think I'm really good at giving advice, and I think that may be an Aquarius thing. I just feel like I'm always trying to find the answers and always trying to help on an intellectual way. Like, I'm always researching things, like, of how to help, in whatever ways, and, like, uh, yeah, I'm always just trying to help and by providing information. So, and always learning ways on how to help myself and others. Self-help is like my thing. I love that. I love that. Yeah, self-help is my thing. That sounded so weird. You know what I mean. Hopefully. And yeah, so, and then yeah, I like change, but I was listening to something, and there I felt like I heard something where it was like Aquarius is like slow, like they like change, but they don't like the process of change. And like they would like they like the idea, like they want change, but like going through the process of it is not the easiest. And I guess I can agree with that. Like, um I do like change, but sometimes, yeah, if it's like jarring, and I think that's maybe the Saturn side, because Saturn is a slow moving planet, and it's like adapting to change will be great for me. Like, it takes some time, and I do appreciate it, but if, like, something were to abruptly happen in my life, that'll knock me off my socks, and I wasn't able to prepare for it or like research about it or anything like that. It will like F me up. I'll be just shooketh. Does anyone say that anymore? No. But do I care? No, because who am I? An Aquarius. I'm just kidding. I also don't like the fact that I said shook or shooketh, because it was a term used by other people, and I'm like, that's so not me, and I literally just said that just to be like cool, even though that's not really cool anymore because no one really says it. Is overthinking an Aquarius thing? I think so. Perhaps it has to be. I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, because it's a mental thing. You're in your mind. Yeah, the intellect, in your mind, the air sign. I'm trying to think of anything other stuff. Change, innovative. Good at giving advice. Love learning, retaining new information. Love bouncing ideas with people. New different ideas. Very drawn to the weirdos, but the good weirdos, or the weirdos like me weirdos, There's a whole bunch of different weirdos, and I say weirdos in the best way. I love just different people. I don't know. Yeah. What was that? I don't know. But yeah, maybe quirky and weird sometimes. Very not like in tune with your emotions. Very much like think like like you think with your mind. You're like I mean, not analytic. Like, you're analytical. But you're logical. You think first. You make decisions first based off of your logic rather than your emotions, and that's very much me. Like, logic comes first, then emotions. I don't trust this right here, this heart, because it's just. I mean, I trust my heart. You should, but it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like, feelings and emotions like make me uncomfortable, because it's kind of like something that I can't figure out. I can't it's just a feeling, you know, and it's like uncomfortable because I maybe think it's like something that I can't control. It's uncontrollable and I just have to be in it and feel it. It's not like something that I can like, oh, my boyfriend's calling me. Okay, so I don't remember where I was. Oh, not being in touch with your emotions. Okay, so yeah, I'm very much like, you know, make decisions based off of logic rather than emotion. I just recently started like being in tune with my emotions more. I still don't necessarily like it at all, but I do realize that it's very important to um, be emotional or accept your emotional side or like feel things, you know, or talk about your emotions. I'm still uncomfortable with it. I don't like it, but like I said, I do realize the value in it. So I've been trying to be really better at that. And also, let me just tell you, well, I can't really say this for all Aquariuses because I do have water in my chart. But Aquariuses do have a heart and they do have emotions, okay? They are the water barriers, so they're able to hold and manage their emotions well, I think. But like we just like can think our way through life sometimes rather than feel, which is you know, like, which is probably not the best thing to do all the time because you can kind of get disconnected with your emotions or something. I don't know, but I do like, I do value having emotions. It's just I'm learning to kind of be with it. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the Aquariuses. Continue to be different, accept yourselves, be the alien weirdos, intellectual, helpful, logical innovators, just shaking up the world and progressing the world with your just out of this world mind, and find your peoples because they're out there. And I'm talking to myself too because I have yet to find my people, but one day, one day.